What's going on, everybody? Welcome to part 11 of my God of War Ragnarok Death Counter Challenge. That is a mouthful to say, where I play on the hardest difficulty, give me God of War, and count how many deaths that I accumulate throughout the entire playthrough. If you enjoy this, go ahead and smash that like button. That would mean an absolute ton. As always, I love y'all, and I hope you guys enjoy. Peace. So my goal for this episode is to do more side missions. I still haven't done the other side of Elfheim. And then I want to do a little bit more of Midgard. Just go around trying to collect everything. Actually, we'll do a little bit of Midgard now. Alright. First enemy of the day. That would have hurt. No. Is that cheesy? I don't know. Okay, could have gone smoother, but I'm not gonna sit here and say it was bad. I'm alright with that. Oh, okay, I know this one. This can actually give me a hard time. I know you come down. No! So what we're gonna do is make this dude weak, use the rage, get some health back, to kill him, and then one-on-one fight. I want to show you guys something. So I want to come up with like a video to kind of show you combat tips. And one thing I noticed, because I watch a lot of my videos back, right, is there's a ton of things that I can do better with my combat. And some of it is so simple, right, that you might not even look at it or think about it. So the very first thing that I want to show you guys is the move I just did, which is the Hyperion grapple. What I'm trying to show you guys is that how these two moves work are different. At first, I thought it was just an upgraded version, but it's not. Again, so I'm still experimenting, right? But I promise you it's really good to try to use as many moves as you can. As simple as this one is, you know, I got into the habit of holding R1, but then I noticed a huge difference between this move and this move. And the difference is, say you have one enemy in front of you or an enemy that's kind of far away, you know, shooting you with projectiles. You want to just press it so you can launch these enemies up in the air. They can't hit you if they're up in the air. Now, another like good combat tip would be, say you have 3 enemies on the battlefield, right? You hold L2 with your axe and press R2 to freeze an enemy, right? And then you bring out your blades. And now it's a 2-on-1 fight compared to a 3-on-1. You do a move like this, you know, now it's a 1-on-1 fight because you have 2 enemies that, you know, aren't able to move or do damage to you. So it's as simple as it might seem. There's so many simple tips that can just make the entire combat encounter easier, cleaner. And I highly recommend just practicing this type of stuff because, like I said, I've done this move, right, holding it so much that I totally forgot that the Hyperion pull was even in the game. Oh, way downtown. I'm gonna try to show you what I mean here, but I know there's a boss fight, yeah. On my give me God of War counters, this girl gave me so much trouble. That's how I know that she was here. Jesus. This is the type of stuff that makes me want to start from, like, restart from checkpoint, but I feel like that's cheating if I do that. You know? Because, like, when I do this challenge, I don't want to sit here and try to make everything look perfect on my, I mean, unless it's on my very first try, then for sure. Get out of here with that. It's over for her. We talk about how awesome that Spartan Rage is. It's not even Spartan Rage, excuse me, is it Wrath? Something.
Secret came from the kingdom of warriors, huh?
And Secret herself was no slouch with a sword.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I love this game, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. Everyone's gonna have their preferences, of course, but this game to me is amazing. Oh, I hate the shielded enemies. Okay. No. Get out of here. Dude, that execution is so brutal. You can also use Wisp, by the way, to like push them into enemies. Like, say there's a group of enemies like over there, you just, and then yeah, I'll do like an explosion impact.
Hey, what's that skeleton doing there?
I may or may not struggle with these. Light elves, dark elves are always like my biggest weakness. I don't know why, but they just are. At least I get to show you what I'm talking about a little bit. Okay, maybe not. Bring it. Yeah! I love this animation. Ah, the disrespect.
Nicely done.
Actually wasn't bad. Doing pretty well today, man. Yesterday and the day before yesterday were just not it for me. I was struggling so bad. Ready? Ow. So apparently I ran all the way over here just to die from this guy. Round 2. You being spam, son. smart thing would be to switch my relic, but I'm not very smart. No. Get rage spam. I have no regard for human life. Pow. Bringing it back to the old days.
Well, that relic
Okay, so one thing that I want to point out to you guys, right? If you look at this armor, don't look at the statistics and be like, ew, that's gross, it's not that good, especially since it's only defense. You guys need to look past that, and I feel like they did this on purpose. So many people were obsessed with the Valkyrie armor in the 2018 God of War because it had all the best stats and all this, and I went out of my way to try to convince people that it's as great as it is. There's other armors in the game that can make you play so much differently and still be super effective, which is why I kept talking about the Sindri armor. As great as the Valkyrie armor is, it's not making you invincible like the Sindri armor is. Anyway, don't look at the stats in this game and be like, I don't want an armor that does just defense. Because there's amulets in this game that will increase that effect based on your defense. Look, set bonus. Increase Kratos' melee damage when he is above 75% health based on his defense. So the higher defense you have, the more damage you're going to do if you're past the 75% health. Same with this. Increase stun damage inflicted based on Kratos' defense. You know, I kept talking about stun builds, and it took me a while to look past the just numbers in this game, right? You have to experiment. You have to have fun. Don't YouTube everything, dude. Like, you're not going to find a playstyle that you like. And I can speak on this because in the 2018 God of War, you know, of course I was just like everyone else, I wanted to figure out, like, is there any armor I'm missing? What is the best armor to use? And blah, blah, blah. And after putting so much time into the game, there isn't one. A lot of people will argue the Zeus armor, but you go down in one hit, which is why I say the Sindri armor. Then it's like, it's not as strong compared to the Valkyrie armor, but you're taking damage compared to the Valkyrie armor. There's pros and cons towards everything, right? And you guys, I just want to maximize your guys' fun. You know, just looking at all this stuff, I see cooldown builds, I see range builds, I see, like, when I say cooldown, I mean unlimited cooldown, right? I see rage builds, I see stun builds, status afflicted builds. There's so much that you can do in this game. I'm waiting for that new game plus. I keep talking about that, but man, like, get off of YouTube when it comes to like the best builds in the game. I know I did a build video, but that was more for like the average person trying to play this game for the first time. Like, what do I use? And I showed you what I thought would be the easiest for everybody. Now, if you go watch that video, it is not the best armors in the game. It's just more of a recommendation of like, hey, after putting this much time into the game, playing on these difficulties and doing all this, this is what I found the easiest for like an average person. If you're not trying to look that deep into the game, if you don't care about the stats, you don't care about how the combat really worked, you're just going in there to have a story told, those are the armors I was trying to give to you guys, right? Because I mean, it's just pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to do certain things and, you know, to have a crazy effect. The armors I showed you guys, like, hey, anybody can use them and anybody can be good. Now later on, of course, I'm going to show a bunch of different things. You know, there's already a bunch of different builds that people are coming up with, and you know, it's kind of, I don't want to make build videos. I talked about this in a video, and then you go sit in Niflheim for 40 minutes like, oh, this build is good. Wish I could use it while playing the game, because that's how I feel. I don't want to make a build and then not be able to use it, and then you start a new game and not get that armor through halfway throughout the game, you know, and then it's back to being level 5 or 6. You know? I know I just went on a crazy rant right there, but you guys needed to hear that. See how it froze the other one? So that's exactly what I was talking about. Is that it? I'll do it again. Unless I miss. So look. Hit him. Try it again. See? Get some health back. Alright, so you freeze that guy, and then you can pull this guy up in the air. Grapple him.
What are the light elves
You
doing
see?
down here?
So basically what I'm trying to say is there's more than one way to play this game. You know, yeah, you can be mechanically great at it and have all these crazy combos and do all this crazy stuff, but you can still be very, very efficient in your own way. You know, I'm gonna try to work on a little bit of both. But I saw that immediately when I started playing the game is that they put more emphasis on freezing and burning your enemies compared to the first game, and I like that a lot. Hey, cutie. Okay. Ow. Okay. Ow. Okay.
The fate of these creatures reminds me of a story.
Yeah?
There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no
That's
metal
this.
could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame.
Father, please. It's okay.
What is okay?
You don't have to... Look, I know I get sad about this kind of stuff, but it doesn't mean I won't be okay, you know?
Yes.
So, what happened with the blacksmith?
His daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died, trying to protect her from those who would open it.
You're not gonna have to do that for me.
I know. But I would.
Tough.
Get up, look.
Come on.
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Threw it in his face.
Not now.
Hold that thought. I think it's about to get violent. On your right!
violence than to be challenged by the truth.
Damn. Many prefer violence than to be challenged by the truth. Jesus, dude, what a line. And then after this, we're gonna go fight the giant monster thingy. Was it the Drake? I think they're called. Drake?
Ah.
Stop.
Here's the librarian would like a word.
Lata Framborg.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Sure you wanna do this, girl?
Steel strike!
I panicked.
Take it off, man!
no.
You've got this!
I don't have like any like combinations because I haven't practiced this shit. Get that burn damage going. I did the same thing. This is cheating. I'm being hoed. I didn't mean to do that. There you go.
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
Now that's character development for you. Okay, so it's probably going to be the last fight for this episode. I'm going in here with no HP. And I'm very, very well aware what I'm about to fight. And I don't care. You know, I'll take it death.
Come on, get up, brother!
Try to show you exactly what I'm talking about, so we have to like avoid every hit here. Look. All these ranged people, right? Freeze one. See, look, and now it's a one-on-one fight. I hate that so much. Nothing stresses me out more than that. I gotta fight this thing with no health. I thought I got hit. I got hit there. No, daddy, no. No, fuck! It was so close. Oh my god.
There's something angry back there.
That's a lot of health.
That is great.
I am whooping it. Oh, it doesn't stand a chance. Look at it. I'm just pummeling it. I'm in the groove. Well, I cannot be stopped right now.
Looks like Freyr's carved into it. Maybe it's for good luck, or for use in prayer. That's all of Freyr's tributes, I'd wager. Could fetch a hefty sum with our Roman shopkeepers. Right side!
I just dropped him on his head. No, 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 no. I don't even know what's happening right now. My brain just switched to autopilot. I feel like I'm cheating. I dodged and blocked everything. I didn't even know what was going on. Alright. Anyway, that's going to do it for part 11. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to check out all my other ones. Each episode's unique and different because you don't know when or how I'm gonna go down. Anyway, I love y'all and I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.